One day after President Joe Biden delivered his highly anticipated press conference defending his mental acuity, he hit the campaign trail to tout his administration's wins.
But calls for him to step aside as the Democrats' nominee are still growing. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest.
President Biden hitting the campaign trail in battleground Michigan today as he fights for his political life.
I'm not in this for my legacy. I'm in this to complete the job I started.
Allies point to a president in command of the issues during last night's nearly hour-long press conference, but there was a notable gaffe.
I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president.
When former President Trump mocked him online, the president fired back that he knows the difference. One's a prosecutor, the other's a felon. But it followed a similar flub just hours earlier during the NATO summit. And with questions over his age and fitness surging post-debate, any slip takes on outsized significance. A few more Democratic lawmakers called on President Biden to drop out of the race right after the press conference, and the top Democrat in the House spoke with the president at the White House, amid fears not just the presidency, but the House and Senate are at risk if Mr. Biden can't drum up enough enthusiasm, with even some supportive voters.
I love that man.
Deeply worried.
But I think it's time for him to step down.
Get us a candidate that is ready for this right now and for many years in the future.
One of President Biden's closest allies, Congressman Jim Clyburn, standing by him on NBC's Today Show.
The conversation should focus on the record of this administration, on the alternative to his election, and let Joe Biden continue to make his own decisions about it.
Appearing to leave the door open to a different decision before the Democratic National Convention next month. Democratic lawmakers are back in their home districts speaking with constituents. They've been hoping to get a handle on this situation before the Republican National Convention kicks off next week. And that's when former President Trump is indicating he may announce his pick for running mate. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.